In this video, we're going to be looking at the standard lunge, which involves moving forwards or backwards. So from a hip width stance, we're going to stride forwards and drop the rear knee down towards the floor. So striding forwards, drop the knee down. Now there's a few key points to note to optimize the technique. We don't want to lunge too far because there's too much emphasis on the rear hip, stretching this muscle here. If the stride length is too short, the knee's going to track forwards over the toes, which isn't necessary during the lunge. We can minimize the negative stress on the knee. So from this hip width stance, we lunge forwards, knee doesn't strike the floor, and there's a slight tilt in the torso. So a misconception is that we need to be bolt upright. However, this slight hinge of the hips maximizes the engagement of the hamstrings and the glutes, so the posterior chain, bringing it back to this position. Now there's a few ways in which we can perform a lunge. We can do it in an alternate fashion, coming forwards, returning to the starting position. From there, we can also perform reverse lunges, which are less stressful on the knee because the shin stays vertical as we're sitting back into the lunge. It's quite clear to see if you look at the front knee. If I exaggerate a little bit, a lot more stress coming through to the knee. From this position, less stress into that front knee. We can also perform walking lunges, where from this position, we can bring the foot down to aid stability, or we can carry it straight through into the next lunge. Final variation, which requires more stability, we lunge, strike the knee, come into the second lunge. All great variations. When it comes to loading lunges, we can have the barbell on the back, or we can have kettlebells or dumbbells to the side, which is a great way to load the movement.